There goes the Great Eastern. Not only is it sinking, it's also on fire. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we are back in Dynamic Ship Simulator 3, and today, we are checking out the Great Eastern. So yeah guys, let's get into the video. Alright, so here we are in game, and as you can see, we've got a snowfall occurring, which is really fitting for the time. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get this thing out of port. Now, here we have the Great Eastern, and it looks amazing. First impressions, this looks almost identical to some of the photos I have seen of the Great Eastern. So yeah, let's go ahead, let's back this thing out of port, and yeah, let's get out of here. Now, as we back out here and prepare to make our way forward towards Woolen, I do want to tell you that this ship used to be one of the biggest ships in the world, and while I don't know too much about the Great Eastern, I do believe it was the largest ship until 1909 or 1911. If I'm wrong, please feel free to comment below. So yeah, I know very little about the Great Eastern, but yeah, what I do know is it was built in 1859, so just a little while ago. Not too long ago, but a while ago. Yeah, it was pretty big, and it was so big that it was used as a floating billboard for a while. So yeah, I'll actually put a photo up on screen showing that there. But yeah, very cool history behind it, and yeah, I'm glad to see it being recreated in-game. There's a lot of great details here being recreated in the game, and yeah, but let's go ahead and get this ship moving here. Well, the snow has just stopped, and there's a ship right there. Not quite sure what they're up to, but I'm gonna leave them alone, and I wish them the best. But now we're gonna start making our way forward. Did they just blow themselves up? Well, I hope they don't think that we did that. I don't see any cannons on my ship, or guns whatsoever. Well, we're now beginning our journey forward, and luckily there's no fog in the area, so we can see for miles, quite literally, so yeah. Alright, so the Great Eastern is now at its top speed, but I want to see if we can actually unfurl the sails and make this thing go faster, so let's take a look. Oh yes, we can. So it says Y here, so let's go ahead and try it. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow, look at that. That is really cool, but are we gaining any speed? Unfortunately, oh, I was about to say unfortunately not, but look at that, yeah. We're going up to 12 knots now. Holy cow. Alright, so kind of around 12.3, 12.2. That's pretty cool. We got an extra knot of speed. Very nice. Alright, so as we make our way to our destination, I'm going to go ahead and walk along the decks here. And as you can see, we've got lifeboats on either side, which is very nice. Obviously, we want to have lifeboats just in case anything were to happen. But yeah, just walking along the decks here is really nice to see. And here, we have a bridge. Or not. I've just been stopped. Very strange. But no, here we have a bridge. So this is, I think, where the term bridge comes from. I could be wrong. Once again, feel free to correct me in the comments if I am wrong. But yeah, as you can see, very, very nice. There's the paddle wheels there. So very cool. Now, I should also mention there is no interior, unfortunately, with this build, but obviously there are limitations when it comes to ships like this. Obviously, we saw with the Estonia, link will be in the top right corner, that ship lagged a lot with interior, so obviously not putting an interior on some of these ships would probably be a wise idea, but yeah. Now, this fog is making it a bit difficult to see, and whoa, what the heck? Uh-oh. Looks like we're getting fired upon by something. Uh-oh, we got a torpedo incoming. Uh-oh, that's not good. Is that torpedo gonna hit us? Yes, it is, and boom! There it is, right into the paddle wheel. We got 94% damage. We are screwed, folks. Yeah, this guy is firing torpedoes at us, and I think is about to have a collision with us. Nope! And boom! There's another torpedo right at the stern. So we've got damage right under the paddle wheel and right at the stern of the ship. Well, folks, it's been wonderful captaining the ship, but unfortunately, we are going down. So yeah, luckily the sun is rising as well. So yeah, let's see if we can get a lifeboat. Wait, are we gonna catch fire? That's not good. You never want to see smoke on a wooden ship, because that means that there's a fire somewhere. And you know that that fire is eventually gonna reach something wood, or is burning something wood. And there it is. Fire has just burst out of the deck there. It's coming out of the side of the ship. We gotta get off right now, because this thing is quite literally a matchbox ready to go, and it's also sinking, which is not great, and somehow the funnel's on fire. Oh my gosh, okay, everything is catching fire, folks. We are going to abandon ship. Time for the old lifeboat. The bridge is catching fire. There we go, time to jump, and our legs are broken for sure there. So, yeah, let's find where we can drive this thing. There we go. Oh my gosh, this thing is going down straight James Cameron style, and as you can see, the propeller's out of the water. The ship is rapidly beginning to sink by the bow, and yeah, there goes the Great Eastern. Not only is it sinking, it's also on fire. So, yeah, a bit of a bonus action happening there as well. That was a wonderful experience on board the Great Eastern. I mean, it didn't last too long. The ship did do its job, which was sail, and unfortunately we didn't get to our destination. But yeah, now I do have a map, and I do want to see where we are sinking. So let me just go ahead and take a look. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, oh, that's really cool. Now we can actually see the ship icon, like the actual ship shape on the map. So yeah, but I can't see this other guy's ship, so that's quite interesting. The fog has cleared up, and that guy's out of here. He's like, now that the fog's gone, everyone's gonna see this, because obviously this is now a giant torch sticking out of the water on fire, so obviously it's going to point to him as the one who sunk the ship. So, yeah. So at this point, I can definitely say that the Great Eastern is unrecoverable. I mean, once you have fire burning through a ship, it really does kind of damage some of the structural integrity. And if you leave it like that and then you end up doing something like this, there's really no saving this thing. I'm surprised, obviously, that this thing is still above water. I would imagine that this thing would have gone down by now, but, yeah, this thing is taking forever. I'm going to respawn this, and then we're going to use some of the scuttle methods. I do want to try out at least one in this video. So, yeah. Alright, we're back, and I don't know what the heck is happening there. Looks like, well, I guess you'd say chaos. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, back to the Great Eastern. We're going to get this thing out of the port and away from that, and we're going to go ahead and use one of the scuttle methods on it. Now, you do have to have a game pass for it, and I think it's the extras game pass, but, yeah, right here, as you can see, we have scuttle methods. So, yeah, we're going to check this out, see what we can do. I know I've done this with the Estonia, and link will be in the top right corner, but, yeah. Alright, now that we're actually out at sea, let's go ahead and let's go to the scuttle method once again, and let's see what we can do. So, yep, Great Eastern, and now we have our multiple options here. So, let's go ahead. We've done fire and that bow sinking, and we've done torpedoes. Why not have some charges? That seems interesting. Let's see what happens here. So, let's go to next, and maybe we should have this thing roll over to, let's say, port. There we go, and scuttle. So, let's see what happens here. And, oh, there are the explosions there, and oh my gosh, that is a massive ship, and that was very loud. Luckily, I have lowered that in editing, so it doesn't destroy your ears. Wow, that is just a massive ship. Just goes to show that even though this was once the greatest and largest ship in the world, well, probably not the greatest, but at least the largest ship in the world at one point, that is quickly dominated by those things. So, yeah. Anyways, as you can see, the ship is beginning to sink, and quite slowly, actually. We are starting to roll a little bit, actually, quite a bit now. Yeah, let's stand on this side. I think it would be safer to stand on this side. Actually, can I climb up this? Yes, I can. Wow, okay. So, if you want to know how to die in this game, this is a great way to start. I mean, falling off of this is a certainly fatal height. So, yeah, oh my gosh, and we're being attacked. We're already sinking. We're going down. There's no way to survive this. Well, I know I'm not safe here. I'm just gonna go down under the hull. Oh, they're having an all-out battle right now. Oh, wow, that is a massive explosion. Anyways, our ship is, like, dying right now, so why don't we pay attention to that for the moment. So, as you can see, the ship is really starting to roll over. Now you're starting to see the bottom of the hull coming out. And, yeah, look at this paddle wheel. I want to come over here and take a look at this real quick. And look at how massive this thing is. Compared to my character, it is huge. And, obviously, we can just walk alongside and through it. And, yeah, there's somebody. Hello. How are you doing, sir? Is this a rescue craft? Unfortunately, I will be needing no transport. Actually, obviously, since he can't hear me, I might as well tell him. Yep, no need, thank you. We should be fine. Wish you the best, businessman. Okay, so, as you can see, the ship has completely rolled onto its side. A significant amount of water is probably flooding into this thing and taking it down. And, yeah, now the real fate of this ship, I believe, is it was scrapped. I do know that it did hit a rock and, well, damaged itself, and it never returned to surface afterwards, or I think that's the case. Once again, could be wrong. Don't know much about the ship itself, but I do know it was a pretty big boat. I mean, look at this thing. It is huge. Anyways, as you can see, this thing is now rapidly beginning to go under. And, oh, there's a ladder here. So if we did get stuck on this deck, we could climb up that ladder. I was thinking about that earlier. Like, if I get trapped on this deck down here, how would I get up? But no, there's a ladder there, so yeah. Well, as you can see, this is the end for the Great Eastern, and I think this would be a good place to end off the video, as you can see, since we're about to go under. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.